Happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the Negro is still languished in the corners of American society, finds himself in exile in his own land. So we've come here today, dramatize a shameful condition. In a sense, we've come to our nation's capital to cash a check. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American was to fall heir. This note was a promise that all men, yes, black men as well as white men, would be guaranteed the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It is obvious today that America has defaulted on this promissory note insofar as her citizens of color are concerned. Instead of honoring this sacred obligation, America has given the Negro people a bad check, a check which has come back marked insufficient funds. But we refuse to believe that the Bank of Justice is bankrupt. We refuse to believe that there are insufficient funds in the great vaults of opportunity of this nation. So we've come to cash this check, a check that will give us upon demand the riches of freedom and the security of justice. We have also come to this hallowed spot to remind America of the fierce urgency of now. This is no time to engage in the luxury of cooling off or to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time to make justice a reality for all of God's children. It would be fatal for the nation to overlook the urgency of the moment. This sweltering summit of the Negro's legitimate discontent will not pass until there is an invigorating autumn of freedom and equality. 1963 is not an end, but a beginning. Those who hoped that the Negro needed to blow off steam and will now be content will have a rude awakening if the nation returns to business as usual. There will be neither rest nor tranquility in America till the Negro is granted his citizenship rights. The whirlwinds of revolt will continue to shake the foundations of our nation until the bright day of justice emerges. That is something that I must say to my people who stand on the warm threshold which leads into the palace of justice. In the process of gaining our rightful place, we must not be guilty of wrongful deeds. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. We must forever conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity and discipline. We must not allow our creative protests to degenerate into physical violence. Again and again, we must rise to the majestic heights of meeting physical force with soul force. The marvelous new militancy which has engulfed the Negro community must not lead us to a distrust of all white people. For many of our white brothers, as evidenced by their presence here today, have come to realize that their destiny is tied up with our destiny. They have come to realize that their freedom is inextricably bound to our freedom. We cannot walk alone. As we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot turn back. There are those who are asking the devotees of civil rights, when will you be satisfied? We can never be satisfied as long as the Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. We can never be satisfied as long as our body is heavy with the fatigue of travel, cannot gain lodging in the motels of the highways and the hotels of the city. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro's basic mobility is from a smaller ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their selfhood and robbed of their dignity by signs stating for whites only. We cannot be satisfied as long as a Negro in Mississippi cannot vote and a Negro in New York believes he has nothing for which to vote. No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream. I am not unmindful that some of you have come here out of great trials and tribulations. Some of you have come fresh from narrow jail cells. Some of you have come from areas where your quest for freedom left you battered by the storms of persecution, staggered by the winds of police brutality. You have been the veterans of creative suffering. Continue to work with the faith that unearned suffering is redemptive. Go back to Mississippi. Go back to Alabama. Go back to South Carolina. Go back to Georgia. Go back to Louisiana. Go back to the slums and ghettos of our northern cities. Knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed. Let us not wallow in the valley of despair. I say to you today, my friends, so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream. One day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. My four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. That one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children be able to sing with new meaning, my country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. From the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom ring. From the herbaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and when it happens, when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
qu'est-ce qu'ils font là-bas dans la rue?
What the fuck?
Il y a des gens
What the fuck?
qui sont autour des vélos club.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Genre, il y en avait une qui était bizarre. C'est trop bizarre, elle était genre comme ça. Après, le vélo, ils sont en courant. Je pourrais les rattraper, moi. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire ici? Bon, je vais jouer à un autre jeu. Je vais jouer à Pipa. Dégagez!
Yo, what is?
Allez! Dégagez!
Why do I see a dumb little default? Yo, he just died. Why do I see a dumb hot dog? That's you? Wait, so what we do in this cold world? Wait, someone just pickaxe someone. Wait, what do I do? Do I have to reset progress? Yeah, I'm never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna wrong. I don't know you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. A few hours later. Yo, who's talking?
Me.
Who is Game Assassin 2012?
Me.
Are you actually a game assassin?
Hmm.
Real assassin?
No.
There's fake assassins in this game.
Really?
I guess so.
Radiation levels too high. Okay, I get it. Relax. I'm sorry. I'll run away.
Why is this like World War?
I don't know. What do I do in this cold? Oh wait, I see humans. Humans. Humans, stop running. It's me, the friendly guy. Oh my god, they just murdered him. Hey, bud. Don't. No, why are you shooting at me?
Because you deserve to die.
What's that random Japanese name? What did I ever do to them? I was just.
Japanese name? What are you, racist?
No, it's just that I thought I. Oh. I'm not meant to, a mythic man can't survive out in this weird looking cold place.
So, can I have your willy? I definitely
Can't get you my wit.
Who's this?
Hey, so,
Where is everyone?
I see.
Guys, I'm a peaceful, happy person. But no, I don't even have a closet in my bedroom.
Whoa, I
You don't even have a closet?
I'm not even in a bedroom.
Hey,
What kind of closet does not have a bedroom?
hey, so,
I'm in the living room sitting on a couch.
hey, so, can I have your
Does
willy?
not have a bedroom with a closet?
I don't know. I can't fit a bedroom in my couch with a closet. I can only fit a donut.
That's not what I meant, bro.
Cold.
Oh, what's this random grocery shopping over here?
I found
Hey, yo, ask.
train track.
Stand your mouth! Oh, I should have died.
Can I have a gun?
No.
I have an assault rifle.
Wait, I'm going underground. Oh no, there's people here. They're gonna kill me.
It's like Silent Hill.
Hey, who's this? Who's this one skin right here? Who is this guy right here? I just pickaxed him. Who is he? Who are you? It smell like pickles. Who's this guy? Who are these people down here wearing matching skins? Are you the Fortnite twins? Guys, you wanna see me dance?
No, no one.
But I wasn't twerking.
Is there like an earthquake went down here? No, is this the apocalypse? There's zombies. There's zombies.
Hey, Saw, can I have your willy?
No, you cannot touch my willy.
Can I? Why can I not touch your willy?
Because you're weird.
Why can I not touch your willy? Saw,
That's wrong.
Saw, can I suck on your willy?
You're a child. No, you can't.
But Saw,
Weirdo.
please.
What's nothing?
Can I suck your willy? I bet you can do it. I bet it's Hold on, wait, where is it? I bet it's really funky. Flashlight. I found a flashlight. Don't stay away. I got a flashlight. Come here. What's in here? FBI, open up. Green. Yeah, got no build. Where the hell is some loot? Where? I need to find some loot. Oh, do I see an AR over there? It's all over there.
Down the hole.
A whole lot of style.
Stop bullying.
A whole lot of style.
Shut your asshole.
I don't have any. You dropped your black dick and try
Wait,
that.
who is this bunny?
It's me.
You're in a relationship with that bunny? Yeah, that's right. You killed that bunny. Stop running away from me, you hot dog. Oh, thank you.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ow, it hurt me down there.
Ooh.
I got free loot, guys. I found loot.
What did I do?
This is my house now, hot
Hey,
dog.
Saw. Hey, Saw. Can I have your willy?
Does anyone want to come to me and grab a weapon?
Why can I?
Stop talking about grabbing willies. Child, stop it.
Yeah, child. Say about grab my willy.
Can I go have your willy? Can I go have your willy?
Hello?
What willy?
Guys, if a legendary pump shotgun, does anyone want it?
Can I have your willy?
In your face.
If you want it, come to my mark.
Can I have your willy?
Get it? Nah.
Saw. I'm soon there.
I can hear myself.
Saw.
Sir,
Saw.
touch my willy.
Yes, Saw.
Ew.
I will.
Discuss this. You said yes.
Hey, you!
Saw. Saw. Can I have your willy?
Bunnies.
Sir,
can I have your wallet?
sir,
Can I have your wallet, sir?
sir, can
I'm
I
British.
Can I have your wallet?
It feels good having the power to kill people.
Sir, can I have your wallet?
British or
Can I have
something.
your wallet?
Yes, you can have my wallet if you let me have your wallet.
Oh, hey, babies.
No, this will work like that.
You're not British. Hey, sir.
Hey, you're not British either.
Hey, sir. Can I have your wallet?
No, you can't.
Why can I not have your wallet?
Because you disgust me.
Yo, he got it in your ear and you block your British.
So you both are British?
Killed another man. I'm killing so much humans right now. Okay. I eat steak and bologna. Haha.
Do you mean me?
Where is every?
Shut up. Yes, you have.
So funny.
Why is there silence here? Why am I dying?
Please shut up.
Can I kill someone without them trying to kill me, or is that impossible?
Shut to me.
Does anyone want to be friendly with me?
Nope.
Me, I
No.
do.
Please be friendly with me. I do not want to die. I'm just if any of you see me, I'm just a skin wearing a black hoodie.
Okay, where are you?
Don't go to him, cause he's gonna kill you.
Don't kill me.
Face it.
I'm gonna